Get this to T-Rex and burn rubber.
What do I do first? Deliver this or burn rubber?
When I say burn rubber, I don't mean burn the rubber. I mean shake a leg.
Oh, I got you. Deliver this and shake a leg.
Right. Now move it. Hold it right there, Boss Graves. This is the end of the line.
At last, after months of surveillance, we finally get to put Big Boss in the big house.
And it's mighty generous, Chief. Big house. Does it have a pool?
Shoot, not that kind of house. I'm talking iron bars, bread and water, hard labor.
He's moving in with you?
Shoot, idiot! He's going to jail!
Boy, talk about a lousy real estate agent.
The envelope. Where's the envelope?
Real quiet, lad. What's Edgar J. Bissell doing here with Big Boss? He's the head of the feds, for crying out loud.
I don't have to arrest you, Big Boss.
Well, do something. My arms are falling asleep.
Then I'll speak softly. I think we can make a deal, Big Boss. I can do you a favor, let you go, then later you do me a few favors.
Are you talking payola?
No, English. You having a problem with my verbs?
You're under arrest. Keep them hands up, Boss Graves.
But my arms are falling asleep.
Then I'll speak softly. Come on, boys. You too, Mr. Bissell. Drop the cooler and lift them. And don't give me no malarkey about your arms falling asleep. They look well rested to me.
Easy, Chief Delaney. You and I are on the same side of the fence.
Oh, Mr. Bissell, I heard you trying to bribe Boss Graves. That's a federal offense.
You're making a big mistake, Delaney.
Well, that's just too bad then, isn't it? 'Cause this thing ain't got an eraser. I'm sorry to do this, Mr. Bissell. It's with a heavy heart
And heavier arms.
that I place you, Edgar J. Bissell, under arrest. Anything you use may be set in evidence against you.
These here are the instructions left by Big Boss in case he goes up the river. Big Boss is taking a cruise? No, I'm talking about iron bars, bread and water, hard labor. He's moving in with his sister?
Have respect, Shorty. Big Boss is in the slammer.
And he left specific instructions about who would become the new leader of the corporation in case he was ever put away. In the case that I, Boss Graves, go up the river, the leadership of the corporation goes to... Little Boss? What is it? Little Boss is Big Boss. I'm the new boss? That's what it says here.
No, it can't be.
That's Big Boss's signature, all right.
Must be a forgery. What was he thinking? That's BB's signature, all right. Yep, I'm the new Big Boss. Little Boss is Big Boss, little Boss is Big Boss, na 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 na. And don't call me LB! What a disaster.
I ain't taking directions from that squirt.
Big Boss must have lost it.
Yeah, but we gotta do what he says. We owe Big Boss a lot. No. Everything. Wait a minute. What's this? Big Boss wants Shooter in charge of the Juice Depot. Me? In charge of the Juice Depot?
What's the Juice Depot, a new cabaret?
It's where we keep our entire stash of juice, freeze ammo, cold stuff. Without the Juice Depot, the corporation's got no juice and no firepower. Yeah, but I'm BB now. And the Juice Depot is the most important part of the corporation. I ought to be in charge of it. You see, boys? Big Boss didn't lose it. He just momentarily misplaced it.
According to the charter, Inspector Henderson takes over if Bissell is arrested.
Yes, Your Honor, but Henderson's on vacation.
In that case, Assistant Deputy Finley takes charge.
No good. Finley's got 2 weeks paternity leave.
In that case, the security director.
Nope, embezzled the lottery and left the country.
Who ever heard of a federal agency where everyone's either on leave or on the run?
Who ever heard of one where they're not?
Well done, who's left on the list?
In the event the security director, the deputy chief, and the chief inspector can't take over, then... According to this, if all others are unavailable, the chief of police takes over the federal agency.
Hey, me? The head of the Reptile Bureau of Investigation?
And so, per the charter, Police Chief Delaney takes over the federal agency by default.
By default? Hey, I thought he was supposed to take over by noon.
Well, that's the end of our career in crime fighting.
What are you talking about? We still have an owners.
Thank goodness for that.
Hey, it was Bissell that made us crime fighters, and without Bissell, there's no reason for us to continue.
We have a responsibility. Bissell would want us to continue.
You forget, oh brother of mine, Bissell is behind bars. He's no kind of example to follow. Delaney knows nothing about law and order.
Well, that's not entirely correct. He knows two things about law and order.
Oh, yeah? What's that?
Nothing and less than nothing.
But we have a responsibility to the dinos of this city.
But Delaney doesn't even know who we are.
Here's my new corporation plan. I call it 1,000 Points of Darkness.
Next, you'll be running for president.
So, little boss, what's the first move? First, we pull a major heist. A heist of jumbo proportions. We corner the fastest growing market in the world. What's that?
Stocks? Oil?
Comic books.
Comic books?
Yeah, comic books. I want every comic book in Rep City. First stop, the news vendor.
What are we gonna do with comic books?
We read them?
Don't be a dummy. You don't read comic books, you look at the pictures.
How does it feel to be on the other end of the law, Top Cop? This is an outrage. Yeah, but look at the bright side. You only got another 2 weeks before your next shower. They can have their law and order. In fact, I'm beginning to understand why criminals are the way they are. With this kind of treatment, who can blame you for being a crook? Why, Bissell? You're a rookie jailbird, and already you're whistling a tune that's music to my ears.
Yeah, what'll it be? Sunday Times, National Review, commentary?
Hand over the comics.
Aren't you a little old to be reading comics?
Here's my idea.
You're right. You don't look a day over 8.
Beat it.
Get me the feds. Now, where is that blame thing? I'm coming. Aha! Hello? I need help. I never thought I'd say this, but call T-Rex. Hey, what's the problem? I got a newsstand by the Starlight Building. The corporation is tearing it apart. Newsstand by the Starlight Building. Got it. Yes, call T-Rex. Now, where did I put that phone? The number. What's their number? Bissell's phone book. I'll look for Bissell's phone book. T-Rex. Now, would that be under T or W? It must be in code. That's it. I'll try any old number. I'll call every number in the book. One of them's bound to be T-Rex. Hey, now, where did I put that phone?
Garbage.
Yes, this is Chief Delaney in charge of the Reptile Bureau of Investigation. Get down to the newsstand at the Starlight Building. Hello, Rondry. Get down to the newsstand at the Starlight Building.
Flores?
Oh, hello there. Get down to the newsstand at the Starlight Building.
Remember the time you sent T-Rex to nab the soap diamond from Shooter? Oh, what a ridiculous mess! I gotta hand it to you, Eddie. You're one smart fed. Not half as smart as you are, big boss.
Hey, you mugs, keep it down in there. We're trying to sleep.
Keep it down yourself. Me and my pal here are having a few laughs. I'd own this city if it wasn't for T-Rex. Who are those guys, anyway? I mean, you must know the faces behind those T-Rex masks. I do. We're gonna be in here for a long time, Eddie. Can't do no harm in telling me. Well, you gotta tell me, and I'll tell you any corporation secret you want. How we operate, where we keep our cooler juices, anything you want. Just tell me, who is T-Rex? Well, I suppose it doesn't matter now. I've lost the respect I once had for law enforcement.
as you know, there are 5 of them. Their real names are...
That does it. I hope this makes Little Big Boss happy.
My comic books. You wiped me out.
You called for a garbage pickup?
You order rotary pickup?
You order flowers?
T-Rex. Just send me T-Rex. Where are those guys when you need them?
It's awful.
Horrible.
What is it? What happened?
They ripped off all my comics. The thieves, the hoods, the heartless villains.
Aren't you a little old to be reading comics?
Who reads them? I look at the pictures.
Well, did you call the cops?
The cops? In this town? Well, I called the feds. I spoke to the new head fed himself. I begged him to put T-Rex on the case, even though those guys wreck my business every time they're on the job.
Did Chief Delaney call T-Rex? Well, we didn't hear a thing. He means he didn't hear the commotion. Yeah, pardon us just a second. Now, why do you suppose Delaney didn't call us? Our number's not listed? Stealing comic books is one thing, but if the corporation pulls a major job, it could spell trouble. Hey, and the way Delaney spells, it might take weeks before we find out.
This is my favorite. Tom and Jane go to the zoo. I love horror comics. Oh, very happy to hear that, Little Big Boss, but what's the next move? We've been sitting around for days now. I want you boys to hit every music store in the city.
Oh, no!
I want you to rip off every drum set you can find. Drum sets? You want us to steal drums? Not steal drums, regular drums. I can't play calypso music. What happened to banks, Dynacola hijackings, even a petty purse snatching? Don't talk back to me, Shooter. I'm Big Boss now. It says so right here. Now I like drums, and I want every set you can find. Got it? Got it, Little Big Boss.
This is no way for mobsters to behave, stealing comic books and drum sets. We're better off going straight.
Yeah, Shooter. How long are we gonna stand for this?
We're not. We steal the drum sets, but it don't say anywhere that we can't hit a few banks on the way to the music store.
Imagine that. Those guys are T-Rex. Who'd have guessed it? You don't know what this means to me. What can I do to repay you? What can I tell you about the corporation?
Well, you guys seem to have an endless supply of ammunition. Where do you store all that stuff?
Of course. The biggest corporation secret of them all. The Juice Depot. Not only will I tell you where it is, but I will show it to you personally.
Think this would be of any help?
Ah, it's great to be a felon again. This is a stick-up.
Oh, where is that thing? Hello? Now I got to call the laundry. Now, what did I do with that number? Well, at least I found the phone. Delaney here.
Chief, you gotta call T-Rex. The corporation's knocking the juice out of this bank. We need backup.
Hello? Hello? Oh, well. Now, where's that phone? Now, if I was T-Rex, where would I hide me phone number? Of course! Corporation headquarters. That's the perfect cover for T-Rex's phone number. Now, what did I do with that phone?
How to shave 10 points off your golf game. I love horror comics. Keep your head down when teeing off. And flex your arms. Tee and flex, tee and flex. Tee and flex!
T-Rex! Oh, thank goodness I finally got through to you. This is Chief Delaney. The corporation's pulling a heist at the First Sorian Bank.
What? Those mugs are supposed to be in a music store.
None of your blarney, you glorified tin can. I'm the boss here.
I'll show those guys. Yeah. I'll mop the floor with them.
That's better. Well, then, that takes care of that little problem.
That was some shootout. My cooler's on empty.
Mine too.
We better take a little trip to the Juice Depot. Where are my drums? You disobeyed me. You ignored my orders. Don't you realize who I think I am? I'm the boss! The boss! Take it easy, little big boss. Well, we got your drums for you. What do you mean? Your drums are in the trunk. Really? In the trunk? My drums? They're in the trunk. They're in the trunk. They're in the trunk! I wouldn't let you down, little big boss. I mean, you know that. Where are my drums? Right? Inside. Hey, it's dark in here! Let me out! Where are my drums? There are your drums, little big boss. You keep practicing. Yeah, the kid's got rhythm. Let's get to the juice depot.
I knew things were too quiet. Oh, look, get a load of this. It's the late edition.
Corporation Marathon concludes.
They spent all day at the bank.
Talk about long lines.
They cleaned the place out, and we didn't even know about it.
We're gonna have a little talk with Delaney. Tell him who we are and what the routine is.
Hey, Yigsy Bugsy, it's probably a mistake to tell Delaney anything.
We got no choice.
T-Rex is the name, and crime busting's difficult to do if you got an unlisted number.
Tricky when your boss is Chief Delaney.
Impossible if you never know where the crimes are.
But nice work if you can get it.
Even if we have to blow our cover in the process.
T-Rex, you're back! Do anything you like. Smash the stand to bits. Oh, give it your best shot. Gee, things just ain't what they used to be. Me and my big mouth.
That's the easiest jailbreak I've ever had. Or it helps to have connections. The juice depot's on the corner of 5th and Main. Let's get down there and load up. I gotta make a stop at my office first. I got a present for you.
Threesies. Foursies. Now, where did they put that for? T-Rex?
The 5 and only.
You boys take care of that bank heist?
We didn't even get the call, Delaney.
What?
It's time you knew who we are and how to reach us.
You're going to tell me your secret identities?
Boys, take off the helmets.
Don't bother to remove your hats. Hello, boys. I already know your secret identities. Eddie here told me all about you guys.
You did? Wait a minute.
What is your secret identity?
Oh, pipe down. What's the big deal? You were those reptile things with shells. Well, you know, Donatelli, Leonardi, Michelangelo, Pirelli. Boy, you must be really hard up if you gotta do this to make a few extra bucks.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Boss Graves.
Will someone explain to me just what's happening here?
Hey, what is this? You saurian slimeball snitch, you set me up. I'm glad you boys got my message.
What message?
I've been double-crossed. That about sums it up. I can handle this dumb lug from here on in. Now you boys get down to the warehouse, corner of 5th and Main. That's where the corporation keeps all of their juice. No good. Two-timing. We were pals. I trusted you. What are you waiting for, boys?
We're on our way, Top Cop.
Gee, I've never seen so much juice in all my life.
This is what keeps the corporation in business.
Not anymore. Drop your coolers or freeze. Don't even think about it, shooter.
Get lost.
Fred. Next time you're gonna infiltrate the corporation, maybe you should make sure we get the news first.
I still can't figure out what happened to my snitch.
I found it, Buzz! I found the envelope! You're T-Rex, right? This is for you!
You're a little late, pal.
What? What?
What about my tip?
Here's a tip, little fella. Get out of the messenger business.